Hi guys, today I'm doing the tutorial how to play Beasts of Bermuda. I'm just going through some very basic stuff when you first start the game. First things first, check your controls. You wanna see what key does what. A lot of people forget to check this. Like there's creature ability, smell, creature, special, and there's the calls. 1 is broadcast, 2 friendly, 3 aggressive, 4 submissive, 5 distress. And my key points might be different from yours because I have changed them. Let's go back. Now, settings, here's your language, game mode, graphics and all that. But in the bottom is the very important stuff. Damage, stamina, ability, food, water, comfort, growth. This is what the game tells you about your creature while you're in game. As you can see, I have changed the damage to all events on screen. Because for me that's very important information. I get to see how much damage enemy deals to me and how much damage I deal to enemy. I also have put the growth on screen because I want to see how much growth I get per tick. Anyways, let's go back and let's go to multiplayer, and here you can sort the servers by ping, player count, creature, never use that, favorites, doesn't really work, and name. But I'm gonna start a host session on test map. And let's just go. Okay. Here you have your class select. There's carnivores, herbivores, marine, flyers, and then there's eggs. When you're in a server and you click the X, there's when somebody is nesting in the server, there's a list which tells you what species of an egg you could get, and also the names of the parents and their gender. That is very important information. You want to know who your parents are. But yeah, let's I'm gonna take a pato, and for some reason what was that? Some odd reason on test map it just throws your creature over there. And yeah, here is where you can customize your dinosaur. Here's the skins for the Apato. Gonna go with the autumn. And here's the colors you can change, values, saturation, and the alpha. You can change the colors whatever you please. And when you're ready, you save the skin and it will go here, saved skins. I'm gonna go with this. And also here is the you can you can select your gender over here. By default it is on random, so the game decides for you. I'm gonna go with male. Oh yeah, you can also toggle the lighting while you're doing your skin. This is a very neat feature. I love this. Anyways, let's go. And now let's talk about HUD. I'm gonna go here. So yeah, here you have the, when you press escape, this comes up. It's not really paused, your creature is on the game and it can be killed. So yeah, don't mind about that. It's not really paused. Here you have resume. Don't worry about this. This is because I'm hosting a server. Then you have controls, options, respawn, character, return to main menu, and quit game. And then There's here the unjam and unstuck. When you get stuck in game, like maybe you get stuck on a tree's hitbox or something like that, you wanna try these first before you try to get an admin to help you. Try unjam. If that doesn't work, then try unstuck. Unstuck will teleport you from little distance away from that spot where you were stuck. So try these first. Sometimes you have to try them a few times before they work. But be patient. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to options and move HUD. Here you have your HUD. The basic things. Food, water. The yellow footprint is your stamina. And the red circle is your ability. Things like special abilities, attack, and send use ability. And here you have your health, comfort, and shelter. When this is filled, you're in full health. When it starts to deplete, you're losing health. And the color is your comfort. There's different colors. There's blue, which is from 100 to 75. Then there's green, from 75 to 50. Yellow, from 50 to 40. Orange, from 40 to 30. And red, from 30 to 0. Once you reach the orange comfort level, you will start losing health, and it will also drastically reduce other key survival features. So try to keep it to at least yellow. There's different things that affect your comfort. There's weather and intimidation from other creatures, and for land animals, when you're in water, in ocean, you will start getting discomfort. You get discomfort from when you're female being pregnant. Yeah, so yeah, you want to keep it up. And the minimum where you should keep it is the yellow, at least. The better the comfort, the faster you grow, by the way. It also helps your growth. So comfort is one of the key features. Oh, also, I forgot. This outer thin strip is your shelter. I'm gonna show that in the game later on. But yeah, let's just reset, done. And now I'm gonna show you the ability pool. So yeah, when you sniff, you can see, yeah, you're using your ability when you're sniffing. And when you attack, it also use your ability. I'm gonna use it all. There we go. When you have used it all, you can't attack anymore. You can't sniff, you can't do shit. When you don't have ability, you can't do shit. You can run. That's one thing you can do. When your ability pool is empty, at least you can run. So no worries. If you have used all your ability to attack your enemy, then retreat. If it's still alive, retreat. But yeah, that is that. And then we go the character sheet by pressing O. Here you have all your important information: health, stamina, ability, water, food, saturation. That's what you get when you eat a lot. You start to accumulate satiate, and it keeps you fed longer, so you wanna get that. And then there's comfort, bias. I'm gonna talk about bias later on. Bias is linked to comfort. Then there's injury, bleed, venom, points, growth, gender. What are you carrying? How much you're carrying? Shelter, and when you're female, this is also an option. You can destroy the eggs, but the eggs have to be inside you. Once you lay them, you can't use this anymore. That's that. Let's take that off. And when you press T, you get your talent tree. This is one of the most important things alongside with the comfort. So yeah, the talent tree is in 3 sections. There is survival, combat, and movement, and these that link them together. What I highly recommend doing, no matter what you are, get the weather resistance 3 out of 3, please. You don't want to die to a lightning strike during a storm. Get the weather resistance, because it's also reduced the negative effect of a stress from weather. So please get it. Also, if you don't have weather resistance and you're nearby other creatures, when the lightning strikes, it's gonna kill them too. So yeah, get the freaking weather resistance, people. Sorry, I'm very passionate about it. Well, actually, when you're a marine creature, you don't really need weather resistance, because you can just stick your head in the sand and get 100% shelter and not worry about things. But the thing is, you're stuck in that place until the storm is over. So yeah. That's about that. I'm gonna go in depth about talent trees in another video, because it's a long thing and I can't just fit it in this video. This is only the basics. So yeah, and it also depends on your game style, guys. Which one are you? Are you a combat player? Are you those guys who want to be speedy and get away from danger? Or are you all about survivalism? Or you can also use all of the trees. Just do whatever you want, guys. But yeah, there is a certain talent tree builds for certain creatures that are, you know, kinda meta builds. But yeah, if you wanna see me talk about talent trees in depth, just leave your comment in the comment section below and maybe I do a video about it. But yeah, that's all about that for now. Next, I'm gonna hop to a server to show you other basic things you need to know. I'm gonna go this name filter, and I'm gonna hop into Sapphire Beasts. And there's also these hints on loading screens. When you're a new player, you might want to read those. They are good hints. Sometimes, not all of them, but some of them are very good hints. And here we go. Oh, sorry guys, I was getting a phone call. Anywho, I highly recommend when you start playing Beasts of Bermuda that you go with a Pteranodon. That is because with Terra you get the better view of the map and you learn the map faster. So yeah, start with Terra. Highly recommend. Where's my Terra? Game, why are you doing this to me? There it is! It's flying! What are you doing over there? Early access, guys. Early access. Oh my god. And it's raining. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that skin. It doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna go with the male. Is there any eggs? Nah. Let's stop. Okay, here we go. So yeah, start with the Terra. And how to fly with the Terra? Well, you need momentum. You need to be moving. Start running, and when you get to the ledge, press space to take off. While flying, space also takes you up, and E makes you brake when you're landing. But yeah, it's raining. Is it? It's not doing anything to my comfort because it's not storming. It's just raining. That's good. My comfort is nice and green. Oh, it started to drop. That's because terras don't like rain. They're very fragile creatures. Same with the willow. So you maybe wanna put some points on comfort when you're a small creature, like Terra or willow. They get stressed very easily. But you don't have to, because you can also find shelter from the rain. I can't talk today. I'm very sorry. Oh, I slept like 6 hours, so I'm very sorry that I'm not talking that well. But yeah, as you can see, my comfort is getting quite low. It's already yellow. So, how to boost your comfort? Well, there's different ways to boost your comfort. One is to get shelter when there's bad weather. You can get shelter in a cave or under these kind of like shelf rocks. When you get under them, you get shelter. Let's see actually, how much shelter does this give me? One moment. That's the command console. Okay, as you can see, it only gives me partial shelter. Let's see how much. 62.5. Not that good. Not that good. When there's a storm or tornado, you wanna get it to 100. And best place to get 100 shelter is a cave. Not under those. As you can see, I'm starting to get damage because of the weather. By the way, I forgot. There we go. Oy, I'm getting damaged. But this is very good because this is what I wanted you to see actually. I got lucky finally with the weather. Let's go to Oasis. This is over here. Over there. I'm gonna show you the flowers. Flowers are important no matter what creature you are. They're important even when you're a carnivore. They're very important to you. Here are two kinds of the flowers that are in the game. Now the ones, there's purple one. Double tap E to grab. Purple gives you health. And yellow one gives you comfort. So those help you. And by the way, when you eat them, as you can see, my bias is going negative. This is the comfort bias. It's going negative because of the weather. The weather is getting bad. Okay, the weather is so bad that the flowers aren't really helping me. As you can see, yeah, the elements. The wind, rain and elements are stressing you. Ooh, that was close. Now is time to find shelter. I'm gonna go to the nearest shelter I know before I die. Ooh, very bad weather. Very bad. This is the, for me, nearest. Anybody home? Hello? As you can see, I have now 100% shelter because I'm in a cave. So cave is your best bet during a storm. There's a lot of caves in this map. So no worries guys, you're gonna find them eventually. And also, in some caves there's crystals. Not all of them, but in some caves there's crystals. And this is the another thing I wanted to show you guys. Okay, let's get a few of these. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. There we go. Traveler? Yeah. There we go. As you can see, my bias is now on positive because of the crystals. So I'm good, and my comfort is rising. Crystals give you comfort, health, and also a growth boost. So yeah, you get comfort from flowers, crystals, members of your group. When you're huddled together, you give comfort to to each other. So I would say group is better than playing solo, especially on storm, when there's a storm going on. So yeah, and about bias, I'm gonna talk more about bias. For example, when you're carnivore and you eat rotten meat, you get a negative bias. If you don't have scavenger, you get negative bias from the rotten meat, and that also can kill you, by the way, because you get food poisoning if you don't have scavenger. And when you're herbivore, you also get food poisoning if you eat something that you shouldn't eat. For example, land plants when you're a lurder. Because lurders don't eat land plants, they eat seaweed. So you get food poisoning, your bias goes to negative. There could be like... Who's here? You're scaring me, dude. Your bias goes to negatives and you start losing health. And eventually you could die from food poisoning. But you can get rid of the food poisoning if you eat the flowers or crystals. Comfort from others don't make the food poisoning go away. Ah! Oh god! Oh god, you scared me. Oh, it's a Rexipoo.
Don't eat me. You can sniff me, but don't eat me.
So yeah, that's how you get rid of the food poisoning. And by the way, when you're marine, only way getting rid of the food poisoning is either getting crystals or sponges. I can show you the sponges. So let's give that Rex a little food.
Bye bye, Tara.
Let's go with marine. Let's they can most source, yeah, whatever. If I get anywhere near like sponges, I will show them to you. When you're marine creature, as you can see, you don't have water, you have air. You need air to live. Getting air is to go to surface and press E. There you go. I don't know if I can find you any sponges, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna slap a picture of the sponges so you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you get comfort from sponges when you're marine, and you wanna eat those when you have food poisoning. About the intimidation, you get intimidation from other creatures that are like other species, or they could also be same species, but if they're not in your group, they're gonna give you discomfort. This is rotten. Very rotten. Hell yeah, let's eat it. Let's make the first mistake new players could make. Oh, there we go! Food poisoning. I got it. Bias minus 15. Oh dear. Oh dear. So yeah, you don't want to do that as a carnivore. Don't eat rotten meat. Unless you have a scavenger. This. But also scavenger don't help that much with very rotten meat. It helps some. They did a butcher, the scavenger, and botanist. So yeah, when you're a lurder, you wanna eat these, not land plants. You can eat flowers. Those don't kill you. The purple and yellow ones. You can eat those. And fat plants. But, yeah. You have to eat these. Otherwise you get food poisoning. And as a starter para and paki, you eat ferns. Same with apato. When you're small you eat ferns, but when you're 0.7 as a apato you can start eating trees. Okay guys, I still tried to find some sponsors but I can't find them. But it's alright because I show you the picture, right? Right, good. But yeah, I think this is it for the basics for this tutorial. I think you know enough to start playing. So yeah, guys, this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. And moi moi.